in person and via live stream. First of all, the PNP welcomes the designation of two new members of the Cabinet, National Security Advisor, Secretary Eduardo M. Año, and the National Defense Secretary, Carlito Galvez. The PNP looks forward to every possible opportunity of working closely with their departments on matters of internal security, law enforcement, and public safety, among others. Second, I would like to continue by extending the warmest greetings of the national leadership to all PNP units and personnel on the occasion of the PNP Ethics Day, simultaneously being celebrated today in all PNP offices nationwide. The traditional celebration of PNP Ethics Day at the national headquarters earlier was graced by the Presidential Advisor on Military and Police Affairs, Secretary Roman Felix, who graciously shared his thoughts on the subject. This PNP-wide commemoration seeks to remind all PNP personnel to perform their duties with integrity, diligence, and competence in the application of specialized skills and technical knowledge with excellence and expertise to boost the standard of police professionalism. The annual observance of PNP Ethics Day provides timely relevance to the current social discussions after the PNP has subjected itself to a radical transformation, first by involving its third-level officers. Let me assure everyone that the PNP fundamental doctrine adheres firmly to the Code of Professional Conduct and Ethical Standards as the foundation for God-centered, service-oriented, and family-based policy. Thirdly, exactly 12 days since Interior and Local Government Secretary Attorney Benjamin Abalos Jr. echoed the call of the national leadership for the courtesy resignation of all senior police officials, I am pleased to announce that the Directorate for Personnel and Records Management has received the courtesy resignation letters of 929 police colonels and staff rank PNP officers. This number represents 97.48% of all 953 third-level police officials expected to heed the call. With this overwhelming response, I would like to express my satisfaction, admiration, and respect to all these fine gentlemen for heeding the call for change and reformation in the police organization and for putting the interests of the nation on top and over personal desires and considerations. Consequently, we respectfully demand that the five-man member of the committee be objective, fair, and circumspect in all their undertakings during the process. We are expecting that they will maintain their impeccable character and integrity so that the result of all their evaluation will be acceptable to everyone. Similarly, we appeal that the process will be devoid of personal and political biases. For the fourth item on our agenda, Executive Order Number 9, issued by President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., ordering the continued suspension of e-sabo activities, is being vigorously implemented by police units nationwide. Ahead of the Grand Sinulog Festival in Cebu over the weekend, operatives of the CIDG Regional Field Unit 7 arrested 17 persons in Barangay Ibu, Apulaco City, on Friday afternoon, January 13, 2023, while in the act of engaging in illegal cockfight games, which was streamed live through mobile phone apps. Earlier last week, also in Cebu, another suspected e-sabong operator was arrested in Barangay Bugho, San Fernando, Cebu, by operatives of the Regional Anti-Cybercrime Unit 7. 7 other suspects involved in that e-sabong operation eluded arrest. The arresting team seized various electronic equipment used in the live streaming of cockfight games and cash bets. Fifth, on our aggressive anti-illegal drug campaign during the opening weeks of 2023, from January 1 to 14, an aggregate amount of 70 million 142,351.96 worth of illegal drugs was seized by PNP units in 1,518 separate anti-illegal drug operations across the country. These operations resulted in the arrest of 2,092 persons for violation of different provisions of Republic Act 9165 or the Comprehensive Dangerous Drugs Act and were subsequently charged in court. As of January 12, 2023, a total of 26,883 barangays across the country have been cleared of illegal drugs under the Barangay Drug Clearing Programs Whole of Nation approach. This translates to 75.97% of the total of 35,385 barangays that were previously tagged as drug affected. I commend the collective efforts of government agencies, especially those who work to attain this notable achievement. Meanwhile, the PNP Command Center is closely monitoring the situation in some areas in southern Philippines and eastern Visayas that are affected by prevailing severe weather systems that continue to bring rain over a large part of said areas. 3,476 PNP personnel were deployed in these areas to assist our affected citizens. 2 casualties, 1 civilian and 1 AFP member were reported in Lawang and San Isidro, Northern Samar due to drowning caused by the strong current of water. 2 senior citizens also died of the same cause in Maydulong, Eastern Samar. Commanders of area police commands are given the authority to exercise operational control over regional and provincial mobile force units for disaster response operations in affected areas, particularly in Zamboanga Peninsula, which is currently experiencing massive flooding. Finally, as determined by the PNP Command Center, national support units with disaster response and search and rescue capabilities were also deployed to these affected areas. That is all I can share with you for the moment. I will be glad to expound further on your point of clarifications. Thank you and magandang umaga po.
Thank you very much to our Chief PNP. Before we proceed, may I remind everyone